Hello, welcome. My name is Jill. I do online tarot readings. I also offer online dance classes and distance Reiki. We're here to talk about tarot. So I was just inspired to post a little bit of an explanation regarding the phrase, wishing that you were somewhere else instead. That came from my dance tutorial video for the week, which is linked right there if you want to see it. So it was to ABBA because I spent the whole weekend listening to ABBA and I just love ABBA. And it's a breakup song. It's called One of Us. And she's saying one of us is lying, one of us is crying, one of us is like lying in her bed, wishing that she was somewhere else instead. And isn't that an experience that we have all had before where it's like, this is really uncomfortable and I wish I didn't have to deal with it. Now, the wonderful thing about tarot is that it's a great tool for navigating our way through life. It's not fortune telling, it's not predicting the future. It's a way to hold up a mirror to our experiences, and it helps to shed light on different things. So the tarot card that experience goes with, did I get the card out ahead of time? No. There it is. The Seven of Swords. And you can see how this person is holding on to a couple of swords, and then there's a few that are left on the ground. And the message that comes with this card in my deck and the way that it is explained, which I absolutely love, it's called the Chakra Wisdom Tarot by Tori Hartman. Because I'm a Reiki practitioner and half Indian, half Hindu, I love the chakras and learning about them. So that's why I personally went for a chakra tarot deck. Anyways, so basically this is called in this deck the lesson of universal impatience. And I really like that. And to me, it really relates to that concept of like wishing that you could just get transported out of an uncomfortable situation. And the idea with the Seven of Swords is that you don't want to skip lessons out of impatience. So swords represent thoughts and ideas. In this context, in my opinion, it's about mental evolution and the way that we approach uncomfortable situations. And the idea here is that she's taking some of the swords, but not all of them. And like, what happens when you skip out on lessons? When you're like, you know what, I don't feel like doing this, I'm just gonna go. What happens? So you're missing valuable learning that you would otherwise have. And the way karma works is that you walk away from something, but if you haven't learned the lessons, it manifests in another way. So isn't that fun? So don't try to skip lessons. So like in my experience, when I have been in situations when I have said to myself, like, I really wish I didn't have to deal with this, it's usually coming from a place of not having the self-confidence to believe in myself, to rise to the challenge and find new ideas, expressions, ways of communicating my needs to people, or like new behavioral patterns. I'm trying to avoid the work that it takes to make those kinds of significant changes in your life. Like don't say to yourself, other people have it harder, like what is this, like I should be able to deal with this, which is something like my background and my trauma, that those are things that I often have a bad habit of repeating to myself. So like, don't indulge in that. And have the confidence and faith in yourself that you have what it takes to make it through whatever the uncomfortable situation is, and that even if you don't necessarily have the solutions on your mind in this very moment, trust yourself and have faith that they will come. Sometimes it's just a matter of having patience. And that's my little inspirational video for you today. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you want to know more, or if you really enjoyed that and you want to do a little bit more work with me, you want to dive deeper into your personal journey, all of the information about getting a tarot reading from me is below. Have a great day.